Gaddafi says something profound which still sticks with me till today. Communism is a rejection of God, whilst capitalism is a rejection of humanity. It really got me thinking, there must be a system in between. This is where I came across socialism, a system in between capitalism and communism. There are many strands to each economic system. For example, in school, we are taught the supply and demand chain, which is a strand off of capitalism. I came across a strand of socialism, the resource-based economy, a fair system that will allow everyone to live peacefully. On the internet, you can find the most extreme versions of the RBE system, where people can trade without money and instead use raw materials. I've adapted the system to a more modern structure and made it easier to understand. In a resource-based economy, all resources are owned by the nation, and all resources become accessible to all citizens, not limited to a few individuals or corporations like it is at the moment. People can also be a resource too. This system, if implemented globally, would end war and poverty overnight. Let's say, for example, Russia had a deficiency of nurses but had a surplus of pilots, whilst China had a deficiency of pilots but a surplus of nurses. They would trade and agree terms that would be equal in value, likewise with raw materials and resources. How this would end war and poverty? Well, poverty is mostly caused by war, and war is mostly caused by control over resources. It would end war because any one nation cannot provide all the resources to provide for themselves, forcing nations to trade with each other. The only exemption is a continent by the name of Africa. Africa has all the resources to provide for itself and the world 3 times over. The first step to move towards a resource-based economy would be to renationalize all resources and make them accessible to all citizens in that nation.